So I have this single plate here that I bought really cheap, and it's quite slow. It's because this pan here doesn't work on my ceramic stove here, so I don't have any other pans that I use for eco dyeing that works on this. They're all at my cabin, so I have to use this. But what I have done, I have just water in here. I don't need very much since we are only going to dye one signature. But I have this is loose tea twinings, and I've used 2 spoons in this filter. It's a tea filter, and I will just add this in here, and this will simmer for quite a while, and when it boils, I will turn the heat down, but then I will be back to show you what I do next. So now this tea has been simmering for much longer than I usually do, because I was on a mission trying to find my rusted paper clips, but that's not important. So this will, I think, fit in. I hope, maybe not. What's up this time? Maybe I will have to, there we go, these plates. So I think I will add some more water. So I have added more water. I'm not sure, it's not covering everything completely, but almost. And the tea, I just leave it in there. And I don't have anything suitable to give a pressure here, but I have my iron cast casserole. I will place that on top. I am just placing this baking paper just to protect it, because I use this for making food. I bake bread in this. It's the best bread ever. So this will just, I have set it to the max again because I added some cold water, and it will just, I give it a quick heat to the boiling point, and I will turn it off, and I will just leave it in here for about 30 to 60 minutes. Depends what else I'm doing. I'm not taking time. I just leave it for a while, and then I will be back again. So now I am back, and this has been simmering, or I shut off the cooking plate when it boiled again, and it has just been sitting in there cooling down by itself for maybe 2 hours. It's still a little bit warm, but not very hot. So now I'm just pulling out this entire package here. Let it drip off the most of the water, and I have this tray beside it here, and I will just put it on here, and it will sit here. I won't touch anything before tomorrow, maybe. Let me see, it's 3 p.m. now, and I will just leave this in maybe in the bathroom or someplace where it's a little bit warm, so it can take its time and dry. Maybe I will take off these wooden plates this evening, and tomorrow I will look at it and see how it turned out, and when I come back to show you, I will tell you how long I waited before I unwrapped everything. So we will be back again. So here I am the next day. It's 12:30 p.m. So from 3 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. today. This has been drying in my bathroom because I have cables in the floor, and it's still winter outside, so even though we have had sun, right now it's snowing. So this got really grungy, as you see, a little bit stiff here, so I will run this through, run water through it and clean it. And this is dry, so I have that for all the leftovers, old leaves and such we have used. And wow, you know, the onion skin, I always love the colors they give. And now of course these are still wet. Let's see, we got a print here. It's quite chunky signature here, so I will just leave this. And now we will carefully open this and remove all the leaves and leave it to dry, and all the rusty paper clips and such. Look at that, gives such a cool effect on the papers. And here are the, you know, the mirrored images, and sometimes these papers that has writing on them transfer to the next page, and I think that's so cool. And this was the scrapbook paper that had a lot of shine on it. And they stick very well together and can easily get torn if you are not careful. So here we have some onion skin print again. And let's see. So I think we can say that the leaves, they can be used again and again. Probably more, like I said, this was the third time a lot of them got used. But the, oh, look at that white fabric I had. It really got the print from that maple leaf. I'm not sure if the camera picks it up very well, but I like that. Not all fabric takes the print and color as well as others, so you just have to use what you have and try, really. Looks like there's a real paper clip there, but it's just a print. So the random places I put all the paper clips with no rhyme or reason. That's the fun of this, embracing the random things that it gives you. Of course you can plan and place all your leaves and or everything you want in here in a certain pattern if you want to try to make like a scenery or something. It can be hit and miss, but I don't do that. I just but oh look, there's something really here we have a really dirty rusted paper clip. So sometimes I also rinse these papers through water because I feel like they need a little bit cleaning up. depending on what happened through this process here. So what's this? And if you have small bits and pieces sticking through them, just wait until the papers are totally dry, because then they are easier to remove without ripping the paper. It rips really easy when they are wet. But here you see that you don't have to plan or have special things. Look at this print here. To do this, everything it takes is time. And as you saw, I most of all just used book pages and scraps and packaging, a little bit of pretty scrapbook paper, but most of them were just scraps. I have the signature upside down, I see, but that's not important. So here is the middle, and it looks like it has attached. And I don't mind if I tear a page. We can fix it with some tape or washi tape. So I will just spread these papers so they dry easier, quicker, I mean. Love this color. I hope I'm in frame. Such a difficult with this camera angle and the tripod, and you don't have a good setup. And here we got some pink, and sometimes it's hard to see if the leaf is on this side or on the next. So here, really save your onion skins, because they make great impressions. And they can be used again and again. As you see here, many of these were used before, so but my leaves will now go in the trash, because I will probably not be doing this anytime soon again, and we are going to a season with lots of new leaves and plants and flowers, springtime, so we'll find new fresh things to put in the eco-dyed. And to be honest, I have a lot of eco-dyed papers in my stash. So it's time to start making things. And I have already made some journals, and when this is dry I will get back and we will probably do the cover, and I will do a tutorial, a full tutorial on how I made those leather traveler notebook style. Look at this fabric. Wow, it was white. Look at that. Love it. What did I probably, maybe, oh, I don't remember what I just threw out from here, but maybe I think it was red onion skin and this maple leaf. Sometimes I just don't pay attention to what was on this page and that page. I just remove it, and then I see a really good print, and then I start to wonder, oh, what was in here? So, but I can always go back in the video and check. So yeah, I will probably rinse these papers in water. And I really like this glassine bag because it gets, I think it's the heat from boiling, so it gets a little crumpled up, and it leaves that impression also on the papers next to it. So here, very grungy this style, so if you don't like this style, it's probably not the best thing to do, but you can if you don't use a lot of onion skins, I think you will get a really more pale result, because they give a lot of colors. And this one, I think I'll save this one. I can also use it in a journal for it, because it's a dry flower and almost to the end. They're not very wet actually, but quite damp. This was a lace. And last one. Here we go. Love this. I love doing these things. There's also a page here. Okay. And here it is in all its goodness. So all it has to do, you know, is dry, and then we can put it together again. So we got those mirrored images that I really think it's cool when you are flipping through a journal and see that effect like this. It fits together in the middle here. And I wanted to show you those rusted paper clips that I didn't like. I put them outside to dry. It was sunny yesterday, and now it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's a huge variety on how much these are rusted. Some are very rusted, some are not so much, but now I like them. When they dry, it's a different thing when they are wet. And this will crack. Look at this. It was you see, from a zipper, and it didn't take that vinegar solution very well. So not everything. And also those from the soda cans, those flip-ups from the soda cans, they have a tendency to just fall apart into nothing. they just get destroyed. I don't like that water. But now I have just really wanted to find everything, my stash of rusted pins and paper clips as such, because I wanted to do a tutorial, but I can manage to do it with these on how to rust fabric. So I will be back with that too soon, I think. And next time we will get back on these are dry and put them together as a signature and complete our journal. So I hope you enjoyed the process so far, and until next time, I hope you are all well. Bye bye.